Man, if you see throws like this and you don't get up out your seat, I don't know what to tell you. Your man, the Samoan sniper, Tua Tagovailoa, putting lead on targets. You see this over out here to Gesicki. You'll have, I don't know what this is by Jalen Waddle, but I'm going to come back to this, man. It's a stuttering goal, but it's almost like a curling goal. He's gone. And on the outside here, I want to say Sherfield, backside curl, same deal right here with Tyreek Hill. But look at the anticipation and accuracy right here from the Samoan sniper. Look at this. Yaka. Virgin tight window, man. Come on. Yo, mad props to the commenter who played off my virgin tight window, and he said, old boy was out here popping cherries. Look at this on the pool. Gesicki with somebody on his hip right here, and you can completely see the over and under coverage. You got a man in the trail technique right here, a forced trail technique, and look at the ball come out, and he's not even cross face or cross the inside linebacker, Patrick Queen, yet. Got Williams on Williams crime going on. Williams behind him and Williams in front of him trying to light him up. And he gets it there before both of them. Come on, man. One more time on that one. That throw is hard. People gonna be like, hey, man, it's not a 90-yard bomb, Murph. It's not that hard. It's hard. Check this out. Yaka. And then look at him go through his progressions. You can see at the very last minute, he even looked over here to see what was going on because he wanted to shoot at the Waddle. I bet you. Look at this. Waddle, right, on a stop or curling goal, and he not there yet. So he made that decision that quick to go ahead and get that and shoot that out there with accuracy. Come on, man.
What more can I say?
Top Billin. The very first thing that I thought of when I saw that Mike McDaniel was going to be the head coach of the Miami Dolphins was like, yeah, now you put Tua on an even playing field. All of these other top-notch young quarterbacks or touted quarterbacks that are young have offensive minds attached to them. He was with a defensive coach that had Chan Gailey as an offensive coordinator, right? I like Chan Gailey. That was my man back in 1978. You know what I'm saying? Current day, I don't know about all that. Then he had the two coordinator John going on. You got that man with more of a modern feel. These dudes understand how to get guys in space. I'm like, oh, man, they're going to be able to get Waddle in space. Check this out right here. This man running, I'm not even sure what you call this. It was like a curl and then up and then same exact deal as the last one. Look at that. It's like they're finding ways just to get these guys in space. Look at this. Run on the curl right here. Patrick Queen bite on that, right? And then look at that. Muscle relaxing. Oh, right there. That shit right there. You can see his hamstring right there. Rolled all the way up into his lower back. Hamstring rolled all the way past his ass up into his lower back, and that was it. Look at much airspace and opportunity here. Marcus Williams, he has no chance. Jalen Waddle's top end speed is superior, and what makes his top end even scarier is that his 0 to 60 is superior. Look how quickly he gets up to full speed. You know I can't show the rest of that, but just being able to get these type of guys out in this amount of space is worth its weight in gold, man. Mike McDaniel, come on, man. It's absolutely perfect for the development of a young quarterback and to put him on an even playing field with the rest of the guys he's judged up against. I love when they bring the short motion and bring the Y into a sniffer roll just for some extra protection. He can get the guy off the edge, or he can even help out with some of the guys on the interior here. So there'll be Gesicki there. And then you just get Jalen Waddle, right? The Houston Rocket here coming on a drag, and everybody clearing it out for him. And what can you do against this man in space? You're going to play man coverage like my man Marcus Peters is doing right here against Jalen Waddle? Forget about it, especially if it's some type of in-breaking route like this. Come on. Look at that. Bring Gesicki into the sniffer there. We can see what's going on here. It's a 4-man rush, but what's this? A traffic release. And look at this right here. 2 men bearing down on him. The 0 to 60 speed is incredible. He's short of the line of gain, It doesn't matter. He's going to outrun that shit. And look at this, man. He made my boy Marcus Peters hold his pockets. Hold my pockets like out there on the yard up in prison. Look at that. Holding that man's pockets. And Jalen Waddle, you know how he is. I tried to tell y'all before that draft that this was the guy that y'all needed. You remember that dude who called Jalen Waddle beta? He ain't never heard of Jalen Waddle outside of some highlights or some shit like that. I covered this man his entire career at Alabama. He's a fire plug, bro. Look at this man. He's like, listen, stop holding my pockets right now. It's enough holding my pockets. All right, Marcus Peters didn't want to let it go. He was scared out there. He's like, man, if I let your pockets go, man, you might do something to me. Just quit holding my pockets. Listen, every time I come back with the Miami Dolphins content, every once in a while, I'm going to put this thing up on the screen with this dude called Jalen Waddle beta. And I told all of y'all that Jalen Waddle was absolutely perfect for Miami because of the positional versatility. He plays a lot bigger than what he's listed at. You can't tell me he's not perfect, especially for a guy like Tua and the type of skill set that he has. It's just, to me, it's unstoppable. Add in a Tyreek Hill. Another thing that I wanted to address was the offensive line play. What happens if you give the Samoan sniper time to snipe? Much better upgrades along the line of scrimmage on the offense, and you can see it right here. Look at this clean pocket for this man to step up and deliver in the back of the end zone to Mike Gesicki. Look at that hitch. Look at my man. Go up and pluck it out the sky, though. That's hard. That's exactly where you want to put it at, in the back of the end zone, up high, to where your tight end is the only one who can get it in Splataya. I think Marcus Williams did something to this man because he came up doing some real silly shit. This is why you don't dance while concussed. So obviously, after Williams lit him up, let's be real here, he wasn't all there mentally. He was on autonomous driver, but he was still able to get up and operate off of autopilot. Check this out right here. What in the hell is this, dude? This dance is already annoying as shit, but what is this? What? Come on. I might have to risk the damn content ID claim. Check this out. What the? What in the handicap wheelchair shit is going on with this? Listen, bro, hey, much love to people out there in the chair, but damn, come on, man. This man ain't representing y'all right in that chair, man. What the hell is this, dude? Come on, man. You can't be dancing while concussed, ruining that played out ass dance. This dance is 4 years old. This is how you know some shit is played out and shouldn't have been popular to begin with. It's too easy to do, first and foremost, but you got people thinking they're doing it and they're not even really doing it because it's pretty much some simple motions. You're swinging your arms right there. That's already a little bit of a no-no. And he sped the dance up like he did a hit of meth, like he's Tuco from Breaking Bad.
Oh, tight, yeah.
Come on, Gesicki. I love these back-to-the-basket play-action fakes out of pro personnel. 2 backs, 1 tight end. Jalen Waddle here. Looks like he's just running a stick route. Right? Just move past the sticks or right at the sticks. And this is on first down, too. So they're throwing on first down. They're giving this guy a chance to be very good, he being the Samoan sniper. Back-to-the-basket play-action fake. Look at that. Right in between 2 defenders. You can do that when you have that type of accuracy here. Look at this. He doesn't even have to step in the pocket. This is almost off his back foot. And look at the accuracy. Right in between 2 defenders. And then, of course, you know who. Look at that boy. Beta. Mr. Beta. Continuing to punk out defenders. Come on, man. I've already done the anatomy of this play right after the game happened. So you can go check that out if you hadn't already seen it here. But this particular angle shows you the amount of attention that Tyreek Hill draws. You'll see him coming here. They almost have like vice coverage, right? You'll have some guy with inside leverage, a player with inside leverage right here on him. And obviously they have him man up as well. And you can see kind of the same thing right here for Gesicki. They have 2 players on him. They're rushing 3, dropping 8. almost having kind of a pseudo spy or someone underneath to take away this portion of the zone to really try to push the ball to the end zone here. And I already did the thing over here with the kind of the switch release going on. It was Sherfield and, of course, the Houston Rocket right here himself. But you can see the amount of attention that Cat Hill is drawing, and it makes it that much better. See them coming out on the pull here. Now look at that vice grip damn near. You got the inside leverage. He's not concerned about anything but disallowing Tyreek Hill to get to this portion of the field without having extra attention on him here. Then you can see the widening with Chase Edmonds here. He'll end up taking this player away. So that's when you start to get those matchups to where it's 2-on-1. You just got to find that guy who's singled up. You look at this defender here, shoot over to Edmonds. You have two defenders right here with the guy who's a pseudo spy lining up there with Dissecting. And then this defender right here was taken away, at least his attention was, from Sherfield. So Tua does a great job here. Samoan sniping his way through the pocket, notices Waddle, and all you got to do is put it up in his vicinity. And he goes and gets it off the top shelf. Nasty. Definitely wanted to see how my Ravens got sniped on this particular play with Tyreek Hill getting behind Marcus Peters. Of course, Tyreek Hill's taking it to the post. This is cover 3. Cover 3, and you get Patrick Queen able to sink back underneath the coverage here. So they kind of bait the rook here because you have a couple of in-breaking routes. All right, pretty much twin in-breaking routes here that kind of occupy his portion of being a post safety as a single high safety there. Diverts his attention, and I'm not sure what the hell Marcus Peters was doing, man. Marcus Peters, you got to turn around and run eventually. He's already 117 yards off of Tyreek Hill. And then at the start of the play, he just continues to let Tyreek Hill eat the cushion while he's not even pedaling. I would have been on turn because the last thing you want to do is get beat deep. He's already in full gait, and you're just now flipping your hips. Come on. But you can see the Mike Gesicki right here occupying the over and under coverage by Kyle Hamilton and Patrick Queen. If he could have got depth and was not really worried about this one right here, knowing that he was the deepest of the deep, at the very least they would have just had a long completion. It wouldn't have been a touchdown. He could have turned around and helped out with the post, but hey, he's a rook. Kudos to Tua for recognizing this zero coverage and going to the exact spot where someone made a mistake. Happened to be another rookie here in Jalen Armour Davis. He's staying flat-footed. I can't even really say what he's doing because he's an off-man coverage. You would think he'd be working everything vertically, but he kind of just stays there like he's in some type of cover 2. I don't know, but as a quarterback, it's up to you to recognize it again on this particular one right here. You can see him eyeing this way here. They're running that zero coverage with multiple safeties in the box. You got over and under coverage here coming to Cedric Wilson with Kyle Hamilton and the nickel back there. But he recognized it right in the nick of time and complete blown coverage. Hashtag real men watch to the end and then comment. A lot of people have convinced themselves that Tua is a below average athlete when a lot of his good stuff or a lot of his better plays in college was off improvisation. We see my man right here quickly chaining through his progressions. But look, you got Big Broad Washington right here bearing down on him. And boom, spin cycled on him, hit him with a dreidel, and then he got a little bit of something for his efforts right there on the rebound. Splataya, insult to injury, and look at Tua eyeing Craycraft the entire way. Yaka. There you have it, the Samoan sniper, Tua Tagovailoa. Strike the band.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.